I'm really on a mission to find out how fast I can be. We're going to my ATM office now. We bought a building. I bought this building here. 2 suites in there. There's the CGI Direct logo. What's up, Joe?
How's it going, Johnny?
Good. How you doing?
Great.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, shit. What's up, guys?
Why are you here anyway? I thought you're supposed to be on a racetrack. Aren't you a racer? You're an AMA Pro Superbike racer.
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, you race 600s. I'm sorry. You don't race the big bikes. Ryan's actually turned into our superstar sales guy.
It's true.
Now, is it you or is it me that knew you had talent? Recruited him from the racing industry, see? Yeah. This guy, we built the entire service attitude on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's all about CGI Direct. It sets the pace right there.
Hey, you're only as good as your top service guys, right? I mean, if you can sign them up, but if you don't follow through and help them with the right type of personality and attitude and knowledge, you're going to go down fast. So anyway, there's Joseph, our superstar service manager. This is Taylor. He just watches numbers constantly all day long. This is the culprit that got me back into racing. He's the one that's caused me to go, he's caused me financial distress in my life, and he's the one that worked at Champion. I told him the big story when we were at Starbucks. Yeah, Chris Taylor's the one that got me back into racing by like, hey, you got 2-3 weeks, you got to qualify at Laguna Seca, and if you don't qualify, you're done. So he's the one that got me back into racing. I had no idea who he was, but he knew who I was, and he's the one that fixed up my first bike, and we barely made the cut with 1 minute, 2 minutes left. Now, Donnie, he's a racer, also a local racer. Now we finally got a company where 60% of the staff probably races motorcycles or is affiliated with racing. And Donnie races here at CCS level, at club level, and also helps us on our team. And he's our service guy. And he came to work for us because he knew that we had racing incorporated within our company. Isn't that cool? You know, CGI Direct, this company, continues to set the pace, and you know, we tie in the whole road racing in with the company. And it sets us apart from all these other boring ATM companies. I mean, we all have a generic ATM, and we brand our logo on there. But now, by incorporating racing into it, it identifies us, and we stand out now, and you can see that we're a different company. This is a lesson for corporate America. We need corporate America involved in our sport, and what I've done with the ATM company is it's about technology and good service and good competition. So I've got 944 Magazine, who's my lead sponsor, and I've got to do a fantastic job of promoting that 944 Magazine, which is 944 Magazine is truly an incredible magazine. If I can take a company like 944 Magazine, splash it all over my rig and my race team, my leathers, and really get that name and drive it out there, the 944 Magazine in return is going to get more involved all the time with my program, and then other magazines may get involved, just like the energy drinks. Little by little, we've got to get corporate America involved in it.
All right, Johnny Rock Page, you're here at Miller Motorsports Park. Is this your first time at Miller?
I feel like it is. Our crew didn't show up till like Friday at like 11 o'clock at night, and we were supposed to be here at Wednesday. Yeah. So some of the reasons were kind of left in the abyss, so we just kind of left it at that. The last session, the race, was really my first practice session of the day. Anyway, I went out there and I went from like a 213 to a 207 to a 203 to a 201, and then the race was over, so I'm just got to get some track time, obviously.
Now you're riding a new bike. You're riding a new 07?
See, that's why I'm frustrated. The whole goal, we were supposed to be here to ride the 2007 model. And that's why we're supposed to be here at Wednesday, get the bike set, and then the crew didn't show up. We got here Friday at 6, and Ladina and I sat out there with our with the bike on the pavement and the suitcase, and her and I hung out till like 10:30, 11 o'clock till finally they pulled in.
So what's next? You're next out going to be on promoter practice for the AMA on Thursday.
Our goal is to get the bike set up, leave here with all the sag settings and all the equipment on the bike, and then Thursday we'll start on that bike and see if we can get it dialed in. Yeah, back at it. I was in by 7/10 and then I got bumped by like 3/1000, so now I've got to go and improve my time. I'm going to do it though. Confidence, I'm going to do it, no doubt.
Attention individuals, the third and final call for the AMA Superbike Championship qualifying Group 1
at Miller Motorsports Park, America's top motorcycle.
Bike's ready. Johnny can do it. Yeah, we got it all dialed in. We're working with the new 07. This is the first event that we've incorporated this bike, and we pretty much spent the last few days dialing it in, and I think we've got it. We're on the money, so he should be able to do it.
All right, Johnny Rock Page, AMA Superbike Racer today.
Wow, that's got a cool ring to it, doesn't it? I like that, because the opposite of that is absolutely a gut-wrenching, nauseated. You just want to curl up and hide in a hole when you don't make the cut. It's really depressing. So that sounds good. I like that. I like that ring.
How much did you make it by this time?
I just went out there and put enough time in there by 3/10, but I had more in me. So I just went out there. I wanted to save the tires. Dunlop's out of tires, so we actually use our race set of tires for qualifying. But you got to get in the show first.
All right, Johnny Rock Page, you were messing a little there with the steering damper.
Yes. I'm just trying to get it set to where it's off, and that way if I need it, then I'll turn it on. But the chassis is working pretty good, so I don't think I'll need it.
Now, what are your deepest feelings going into this, your third Superbike race?
But the race, I'm excited to race. Ryan and Jason really came through this week, helped us out. We were in a tough situation. We had one of our lead mechanics, he bailed on us. Unfortunately, right before this weekend at like 12 o'clock midnight, and Jason and Ryan pulled the bike together, and we didn't have near the bike set up, and these guys pulled it through, and because of these guys were here, so they really gave me a bike that I could ride, set it up. So
real quickly now, with such a long straightaway to turn 1, will you try and draft on the way down there if you can?
I'm just going to go in there and try my best and go as deep as I can without, doing something stupid.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Johnny Rock Page, you were saying it was tiring, but not that bad?
No, actually it wasn't. I was actually surprised. I was having fun the whole time, even though I was by myself, in typical fashion behind the AMA Superbike grid. However, I was having a good time out there, and I wasn't getting tired. I wasn't getting winded. I wasn't getting physically tired. My lower back hurts, but that's about it. I took a couple Advil, so.
Now, with the red flag, the eternal red flag that took forever so Mladen could get his bike back together, but he virtually gridded next to you for the restart on the grid. How was that going into turn 1?
That was fun. I basically watched him pass me. I mean, his bike is just fast. And I actually got a really good start, too. Yeah, and I caught up to people.
You were beating him by halfway down the straightaway. He wasn't ahead of you.
Yeah, and then about, once those super bikes, the power kicks in, once you hit like third gear, that's where the difference really shows up. Yeah. I can tell the bikes are a lot faster out here that I'm riding with. I still need to obviously improve my skills, but once again, really glad to make the Superbike grid and finish both races. And it's exciting, Who would have ever thought it?